This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the Lions here, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, and that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got... They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? His flush to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Back to the air on second down. Rose steps away to his left. Dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive. Oh, and Lewis lost the football. Now I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Not. Trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this is right down the middle.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for him now.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Miles Jack.
The good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yep. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw on third down. Rose. A battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Excellent play and held him to no gain.
Dancing, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And then you realize it's not really there. It's created an illusion, and the illusion was they were going to throw the football. Looked like a pass play. Instead, it turned into a draw. Whatever what you needed, go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. Good player of the week, and a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going.
Time as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. In for the score. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. So when you're down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and they are just about ready to head to halftime with the Dolphins on top. The Dolphins still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we'll keep the Florida theme going as we head north to check on the Jags at home in Jacksonville. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Allen Hurns, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And that game all even as they host the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
I'm the offensive coordinator, though. I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Finding Gabriel complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he returns it into enemy territory.
One of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there.
That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. 2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Wide open receivers, everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
As you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Going underneath for Lewis.
But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yep.
Hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he
threw an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.